Cool, 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 cool. Hey, gamers.
I'm going to eat my U2s.
Okay. Oh, that actually makes me wonder. What did you have for dinner?
I had a bagel. We were going to make mac and cheese, but I wanted to... I already felt bad for postponing recording for K-pop, so I ate a bagel instead.
I mean, honestly, regardless of how late we record, I was gonna end up being up all night anyway, so like,
Same.
you could have postponed it a little bit longer to get
I
food.
have to work on my sun mask.
Oh.
I have to do it, or else I'm not gonna do it. Anyway, we had a topic for this.
Oh, first I was gonna ask if you wanted to talk about what we're playing next.
Oh.
When we take a break from Hollow Knight after this session.
Yes. Did we decide on one, or?
You had... Let's not talk about what we're doing after FNAF yet.
I think. Oh, Riley was yelling at me in our Discord chat. She was telling me what in hyphen.
Yeah,
hyphen
that's. Yeah, that last message is very much more important than the rest
I'm
of
going
it.
to eat more. I'm going to eat strawberries after this.
That is.
I will eat the whole container of strawberries.
Okay. I will let Riley decide if that is
I had
appropriate.
lunch today. I usually don't.
That's fair.
I got lunch today.
Like, it would be hypocrisy for me to try to call you out of that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to hear shit.
Which is why I'm letting Riley deal with it.
I will eat, Riley. Stop yelling at me in Discord.
By the way,
it's nice.
just for context, for the past like 2 play sessions, Riley has been listening in.
Yeah, she's just here.
It's nice having her here though.
Yeah, even if she were to chime in, you guys wouldn't be able to hear it.
Which is kind of funny, honestly.
She could just say anything she wants.
Yeah, I think you had 2 that you wanted to decide between, and I was gonna tell you that we could either pick one or we could alternate between the 2.
Okay. I was gonna say Link to the Past or Katamari.
Both good choices.
I like them both. And then potentially something else, but I don't know if I should bring it up until later.
Are you talking about the one in the list of optionals?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll save that.
It's optional. It's optional.
Yeah, it's gonna be a few weeks until that becomes relevant anyway.
Yeah.
Because I famously suck at FNAF.
I want you to play Security Breach now. I want Saki for him to play Security Breach.
And they said that they would. At some point.
I thought they said they would if they reached 200, or was it just any FNAF?
Well, they're on the road to 200 right now.
Yes.
I think it is Security Breach, but if they get 12 subscribers, they're gonna play Poppy Playtime.
Ooh. What do they have? 10.
I think they're at 9 right now because.
Oh.
Yeah.
Watch me give 3 subs /J. I am poor.
It would be so funny though.
It would. I already give them my monthly subscription. I don't even have Prime. I literally am just like, I'm subbed to 3 people every month, and it's Rambu, Saki Fern, and Foolish Gamers. And I wonder why I'm poor. Look at my priorities. They lie with K-pop and Twitch.
Don't forget random My Little Pony stuff.
That's true. That's true. You got some today, and I'm slightly jealous because I want them.
To be fair, I was also freezing.
That's true. You shouldn't have been. But...
So I bought them in Misery.
Yeah. Yeah. Either way, I still want them. I don't know where to find them. I don't know if they'd be at...
So I found them at a convenience store, but I also, when I looked them up, I saw a listing at Walmart as well, because I got I got Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy, but I want Twilight because I need to complete. I need to complete the trio.
Yeah. Which
The
is fine.
vague
I'm also
vague
on the hunt
trio
for
of
that
no
trio.
context for.
Both of our 3 favorite characters.
Yes.
Quick little thing. Do you have any favorite background ponies?
Does it count if they're a side character?
Depends. Who is it?
Isn't there a pony named Lyra?
Yeah! I was gonna say Lyra
Yeah.
and Bonbon. I like them.
I like that pony.
The lesbians. We love them.
And then of course I like Trixie.
I would say background pony like Berry Punch or like Lemon Hearts.
I'm a fan of the 10th Doctor pony.
Yeah! He has oh man, in the Jump the Shark episode, he has I can't remember which doctor has the long scarf. He has a scarf and he says allons-y, which is I was so like, oh my god, that episode I was so excited for because it had everything that the fans wanted. It was amazing. It had both sets of lesbians, and it had the doctor, and it had Ditzy. It was great. It was a great episode. And it had the Big Lebowski. Do you ever think about that? I think about that a lot. You haven't seen the Big Lebowski.
I haven't seen the Big Lebowski. You know I haven't seen movies.
I know. Okay, do you remember in the Jump the Shark episode when they go to the bowling alley?
No.
Oh my god. I can't even bring up the dude. He has a rug as his cutie mark because in the Big Lebowski, the only thing the dude wants to do is get his rug replaced.
Oh.
Oh my god, we need to watch the Big Lebowski. I love that movie. Add it to the list. Where's the list?
Hold on, why did Riley call us losers?
Oh no, I think she's calling everyone else losers. Yeah. Everyone else is losers because they can't hear her.
Okay.
We're not losers, we're cool.
She also sent a frowny face at one point.
That was just at me.
Fair enough.
Well, that's stupid.
Are you calling us losers?
I just imagine reading this chat saying, The Big Lebowski. Well, that's debatable.
Just one-sided conversation.
It is, it really is. Riley, are you playing Genshin Impact? Knew it.
It's funny being able to see Saki Fern's gameplay.
I think Rat is playing something right now too. I don't know why I got an alert for it, but I got an alert for it. It just popped up in my notifications. Weird.
That's funny.
I think I mentioned it in the chat. You know Alfie just messaged me my nicknames?
Yeah.
This super long list of nicknames instead of adding it to my name that just messaged me. I thought that was funny.
I still like Miel's friend.
Yeah, that's
I'm
all
going
I
to
am.
refer to you exclusively as that.
Yep, no, it's all I am.
Even in your own stream.
Change the title, Hollow Knight with Neil's friend.
Can I do that for just this episode?
For just this one? Okay, yeah. Let's
That'd be so
brainstorm
funny.
names for the episodes.
Yeah, cause like the first one I definitely, we can do that after we record.
Ugh.
The first one the first time I was fighting the Hollow Knight, I definitely ran out of ideas and just named it Fwoosh.
Fwoosh. I mean, you did Fwoosh.
I did Fwoosh.
What are we talking about?
I'm supposed to be telling stories, and so are you.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I hate it. I hate it when people mention stuff and just never go back to it. So, okay, go with your stories.
So the 2 other times that I did questionable things in school, were both times where I was being bullied. So of course, you know, at some point when you're being bullied, you hit a point where you, like, split second retaliate because, like, any person that's being relentlessly bullied is going to get mad about it eventually and start like hitting back.
Yeah, yeah.
So the first time that it happened, I was in my 6 months where I had moved away from my normal school, and I was at a new school, and I would walk home every day, and this kid would walk home behind me, and he would grab my backpack while I was walking and yank me backward just out of nowhere. And then he would follow me home and he would keep doing it. And he would do it every day. And he would call me names and he would just berate me and keep doing this to me every single day. And he would like touch my hair.
That's a no-no for sure. No
only
hair
specific,
touches.
like only specific people are allowed to touch my hair. Because it's just a thing. But it got to a point where one day I just turned around and like kicked him in the nuts and then hit him over the head with my backpack.
Good.
And then I ran home crying because
No, they deserve it.
yeah,
Oh, ugh.
6th grade.
What do they think is gonna happen after some point? What do they want from this? What do they
Exactly.
get out of
It's
it?
like you're either going to get in trouble or you're going to get your ass kicked.
Exactly. It's like what do you?
Which goes both ways because the person being bullied is bullied is either going to get in trouble or get their ass kicked.
Exactly. It's like this isn't good for anyone. Why? I don't know. What's the other time?
The other time, I actually was seen by a teacher and I didn't get in trouble for it because the teacher said, and I quote, "It was warranted."
Good.
This kid had been harassing me for a few weeks. This is in high school at this point. This kid had been harassing me for a few weeks, and it was in this like extra hour that they added to the school day specifically to do nothing for an hour. Just like in the middle of the school day, it was like not study hall, but it was basically study hall.
Yeah, I remember having those. Just like, I feel like they have to reach a certain amount of hours, and snow days like take out of those. So sometimes they just tack on an extra hour to a school day instead of adding days.
Exactly. But so this kid had been harassing me for a few weeks now. And I had like, I was a big drawer, and like, I when I draw something and I finish it, I get very attached to it. Because it's like I have actually finished something. And when it's on like a whiteboard, obviously it can't last, but you know, you want it to at least last like an hour.
Yeah.
But this kid, the second I looked away because I was done, and the teacher was watching me draw this. She was the cool science teacher that I hung out with in the class. I like hung out in her classroom every day after school.
Yes.
She had a coffee maker, so I would like come in during lunch and make ramen noodles.
I love attachment teachers.
Right.
Mine were always English teachers.
But I had just turned around because I had just finished this really intricate drawing that I'd spent an hour drawing on this board. And he walked up and he just smudged his hand right through it and like looked at his friends and they all started laughing and I just slapped him.
Good.
I slapped him and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, did that hurt?" Because it took him a minute to respond.
I want to know the thought process of, yeah, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna fuck this up. I think it'll be funny. It's like, why? Why?
And the teacher just looked at me as I walked away from him because he was still like in shock because I was like, I slapped him and then a minute later I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, did that hurt?" And she was just like, "Yeah, that was completely warranted. He's been harassing you for weeks, and like, if I take it to administration, both of you are gonna get in trouble anyway. So like, I'm just gonna
leave it.
I'm just gonna leave it."
Good.
But then that kid followed me around every single day, in between every single hour, and his entire friend group would like make fun of the lunch that I would bring because I was poor. Make fun of my shoes because I was poor.
Again? Like what?
But the stupid thing was that they would scuff their shoes on the ground behind me. So they were ruining their shoes.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like, it was absolutely to intimidate me, but
Yeah.
they were just being stupid.
Yeah. God, I love intimidation tactics that only fuck over the bully.
Right. But it was like one of those things where I always have like a safety food. And part of it was, you know, being broke, so we couldn't get school lunches. But I always brought the same thing to school every day. My freshman year, I always brought peanut butter and honey sandwiches.
Yeah.
My sophomore year, I always brought ramen. But they would make fun of me because I would bring it in a plastic bag because I couldn't afford like a lunch pail. And I just thought it was so stupid because it was like, this is kind of practical. Like, why
No,
would I
it's
spend
way
money
more
on like a...
practical.
Especially because I don't have anything that is temperature sensitive. It's just a sandwich or it's a ramen.
Yeah.
So I also like ate ramen every single day for like the entire school year. Or like a peanut butter and honey sandwich, depending on the year.
I want to make one. We didn't get bread.
And I would just refuse to eat anything else for lunch at that point. I'm better about that now. When, you know, I remember, because food is weird.
Yeah.
I forget to eat because like body doesn't tell me when I'm hungry, but like
Same.
we're getting around that. But
Yeah.
I'm better at not being as picky as long as a food doesn't have like a terribly bad texture. I can mostly get them down. I can mostly eat them. I can mostly try new things as long as it doesn't look inherently wrong to me.
God, I've been thinking about eggs for this last week.
You sent me a TikTok about the whole realizing you're eating eggs and it being a problem. Kind
Exactly. It's like me
Uh,
trying to eat all of my eggs before I realize I'm eating eggs.
You sent me that as I finished cooking eggs.
Yeah, it's just, I'm so sorry. Because I used to love eggs, and then all of a sudden, I fucking hate eggs. I hate them.
I wonder if it's something to do with like the process at which they preserve eggs, or if it's just like eggs themselves.
Over easy eggs, I like more than scrambled.
Really?
I think I can,
How do you like your eggs like mega cooked, or do you like them runny? I like my eggs sunny side up, with a little bit of runny to it.
I think that's kind of over easy. It's just got the where it's
Yeah.
like just cooked and then the yolk on top.
Yeah,
Sunny
except
side.
with over easy and with sunny side up, you can still cook the yolk.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of how liquid it is.
Yeah,
Like,
I relatively liquidy, but
because I like it to be, I like to dip my bread in it.
Oh.
Or like when I have hash browns, I love when like the liquid of the egg gets on hash browns.
I'm not like a really big breakfast person.
I eat breakfast for dinner. It's the thing.
I ate
'cause-
a lot of breakfast for dinner, so that's probably why. Because it's like really easy and cheap. It's just usually eggs and like those like Pillsbury cinnamon rolls, and that's what I ate that for dinner like a lot. So I think I ate too much of it.
That's fair. When I was growing up, once again, you know, broke. We had hot dogs every night for dinner. Every single night. It was always hot dogs. Until we realized the value of the value menu at McDonald's.
Yes.
So then we would get dollar burgers every night. So like I don't like red meat now, which is different, but like I stopped liking hot dogs, I stopped liking burgers for a long time.
Understandably.
Because it's just something we would eat every single day. I also probably attribute that to a lot of my bullying for weight as a kid, is that like we only ate fast food, and because it was so cheap, you know, we would just eat it for every meal.
Yeah. Which is like understandable.
Yeah.
Easy to get, very cheap. And
It's just like a
get
thing.
meal.
But you were also going to tell the stories. You're also going to talk about you getting bullied. Oh, wait. There's something I tweeted about real quick.
Oh, okay.
In 7th grade, my 7th grade bully, because it's always a different bully every year, for some reason.
They
My
have
7th
shifts.
grade bully, this was when duct tape wallets were popular.
Oh my god, I made so much duct tape stuff.
every single day in English class, he would turn around and he would look at me for a second. And then he would pull out one of his various duct tape wallets and then just like full force slap me across the face with it.
Oh,
Every single day. And
that's
like
assault.
I have a I'm not super the type to stand up for myself. Until it gets to a point where I just can't handle it anymore.
I feel like
but-
somebody should have noticed this.
He was an old creep. He got fired for harassing girls. It was
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Sweet.
real gross. Like
Yeah.
literally every single girl from every single one of his classes petitioned against him. Like that's how bad it got.
Man, I love public high school.
This is middle school.
I
This is 7th grade.
love middle school.
Middle school is weird because you also have like, I feel like everybody has a story about the girl that like tries to flirt with the geography teacher.
Yes, yes. Middle school is just like a weird time. Because everyone's just still trying to figure out who they are.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think I figured out anything about myself until like junior year of high school. And then I went to college and changed everything about my personality. Because everything that I learned in high school was fake.
Would you say that you're closer to? Would you say that you're closer to who you naturally are now than you were?
Oh, for sure. There's so many things that I changed about myself or regressed in high school that I've brought back out. I don't know if that's the right wording, but
You have unlearned being ashamed of things that you shouldn't be ashamed of.
it also helped that I came out, so that was fun.
Oh yeah, no, being gay is like a
Yeah,
big.
I was closeted, I was regressing everything that I liked. I was just trying to, like, not be the weird kid anymore.
Yeah, that's understandable. I get that.
Because I was the weird girl in middle school and then the first year of high school. But also everyone knew me as just the one who drew. So I ended up being the most artistic in high school, but that's only because I just sat and drew Undertale fan art in my class. So I don't
Like
know,
one
it's
does.
just weird. Yeah, it's weird. Middle school and high school is just a weird time because it's supposed to be quote unquote when you figure out who you are, but I think everything that I learned about myself in high school, I've either changed or it turned into something else, I guess. Because not everything in high school was bad, but most of it, I didn't think it was who I was. I guess.
Do you think that some of the people that were around at the time like really negatively impacted how you grew?
For sure. Honestly, I don't think I had like a real friend until I met Riley. Everyone that I had met was only my friend at school, or only my friend until they left, like, my school. So I didn't. Yeah, gamer moves. Hi, Ryan.
Gamer moves.
Yeah, I think my only friends were my cousin, who was older than me and didn't go to school with me, so I only saw her when she came over. And just people in my classes. So I didn't really have anyone to talk to until I met Riley. So we love
Would
to see
you,
it.
just out of curiosity, would you say that you know how to make friends?
I think I can talk to people, and if I really want to be friends with them, I would just keep talking to them. So that's what I did with you. But like with other people in art class, I didn't like want to. That sounds so mean. I was like, I didn't want to stick around them, but really, it's just that I enjoyed their presence in art class, but I didn't really want to extend that outside of that. Because I like probably since I didn't have a lot of friends, I like having just a few close friends. Having a lot of friends stresses me out. Or just having a lot of people that need to know about me or that I need to impress. It's just too much.
I get that completely.
All of my friends now is probably the most friends I've ever had.
It is kind of a lot.
Yeah.
Like in terms of what I would consider a lot, for sure.
It's like 10 people max. And I don't even see them all that often. I probably see Riley most often because I live with her, and then you. And I don't even see you that much since we don't go to the same school anymore.
We do end up in call together a lot.
Oh no, every night. We do be playing Genshin Impact.
I'm just the little Tamagotchi in your phone.
Yeah.
That's what my friend Max describes me as. Like,
That's cute.
because we are exclusively long distance friends because, you know, different country. He describes me as like close friends, obviously, but internet friendships are different in the way that they impact you.
Yeah.
And we have this kind of hybrid thing going where like we could go either way. I genuinely think we could comfortably go either way. I do prefer hanging out with you in person for sure. But like I do like hanging out with you in call as well.
Yeah, it's just good to have someone there.
Yeah, and like obviously we keep talking about it over and over again. Sometimes it's nice to just have someone that you can exist around without having to put on a show.
Yeah. I think I have only had one internet friend, and I don't talk to them as much, but it was when I was first really getting into My Little Pony.
Didn't you have a pen pal?
Yes. That was, well, no, that was different. Hoshipon on Instagram. That's not their name anymore. But we were really good internet friends for a good couple of years. And then they went on like a 2-year hiatus. And we haven't talked as much since then, since I haven't really been anywhere. But we used to talk all the time. And then one person I wasn't pen pals for that long, but I just sent letters to them. But I don't.
Bitch.
Oh. I love how aggressive it gets when we cut back into what's actually happening in the game. Just
Right.
like, yeah, no, I really love that. Fuck!
I'm like weirdly opposite to you in the whole making friends thing. I don't know how making friends works. Every single time I have made a friend, every single time I have tried to make a friend, it has ended horribly. By which I mean the person is not interested, or I rub them the wrong way because like I am very socially inept.
Yeah, no, we're not friends. I actually hate you. This whole 3 or 4 years that we've been friends, yeah.
I'm getting to that.
/Shay.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting to that though.
I just want to confirm.
With you, and I mentioned this literally before the call. There was something about you that just kind of clicked in the way that like I met you and I felt like I could be natural around you. By which I mean I didn't feel like there were unnecessary rules that I didn't know about when I socialized with you. There was something I related to with you that I didn't know how to describe, and I still don't quite. That just made it easy to talk to you and made you really fun to be around and really nice to be around. And like I feel like the people that I'm around now are very much easier to be natural around.
I'd like to say, I don't think any of us are really neurotypical.
That's true.
I was gonna say something, but I was like, this might come off. You can cut it out if it comes off. I just wanted to be like, it's the autism, isn't it? /pause. We love autism.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What does /pause mean?
Positive.
Oh, positive POS.
POS.
Fun fact, I thought that meant piece of shit for a while.
I'm not
here's
calling
the
you a
thing.
piece of shit. I promise it's positive.
I misread. I misread all the tone tags whenever I see them for the first time.
Do you want to go into this fight yet?
I want to finish what I was saying first.
Okay, go right ahead.
I misread tone tags a lot. I got /S because like I need that one a lot of the time. I take things very literally a lot of the time, and it's kind of a problem. Or rather, it's not that I necessarily take things literally. It's just like for a lot of people, I don't know how to read their tone very well, and so I don't know when they're being insincere.
It's getting to a point that I wish people would say them out loud like I do. Like, sometimes I say it as a joke, but other times I'm like, maybe... Because I say things in a very sarcastic tone that I feel like I need to put /J in my actual words.
Right.
Like, Matt and Ryan, they need to be equipped with real-life /J and /SRS.
Okay, but I think they do it on purpose.
No, they do, and I'm mad about it. I need them to be equipped with /J and I have that in my tweet drafts. I need to tweet that. I'm tweeting it. I think
you have tweeted it.
Have I? Maybe I have.
I think you might have. You might have just said it out loud to me at some point.
Probably. I was gonna tweet it. Maybe I did tweet it. Go ahead. Anyway, you were saying.
So like, I also misread lighthearted LH as IH in honest.
Oh yeah.
Being insincere.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized this music is freaking great.
Man, I wish I could hear it.
Yeah, I wish you could too.
I'll just listen to it. Oh god, I have to sift through all my foolish tweets. I talk about my tweet drafts a lot. I have so many still.
You motherfucking shit. But so what I was saying was, sorry that the episode's going on a little long.
Oh, they love it. They love it.
I have a tendency to, rather than deliberately make friends with people, which goes poorly very often, I kind of just get adopted by people. If that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Not like in the parental sense, but in the like, people just kind of pick me up off the side of the road and go, we're friends now. And that's the only way that I've ever made friends. Which is somewhat different with you, but you still kind of just like stole me.
Mm-hmm. Snatched. I tweeted it. I knew I hadn't.
I think maybe you just read that tweet draft off to me.
Probably. I think it's funny. Sorry, I got us off track.
You're good.
Talking about Matt and Ryan.
Fucker. I think that's where we're gonna end the episode because I don't remember where I was going with that.
Cool. All right. Goodbye.
All right. Bye.